All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you may or may not know, there were the sound of gunfires ringing out in a Pennsylvania rally by Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump then hit the deck and came up minutes later with what looks like blood on the top of his ear, dramatically dripping down his face. I don't know whether this was real or not. I am skeptical of everything Trump because everything this man does is some sort of a show, some sort of a television production. If we look back in history, we see the part when he was in front of that big table full of hundreds of files of all of his companies when he was signing everything off when he became president as proof that he was signing everything off. And then you see the news focusing in on the folders, and there's not one crinkled page, there's not one paper clip, there's not one marking of any type of ink on any paper, on any folder. And any of us who's ever had a file at their homes, or especially at a law office, knows that is not how it works. So every little thing, the people being hired to be it as rallies and everything else, 1/3 of the crowd to half of the crowd being central casting, that is just history. So when you're looking at somebody whose ratings were going down because he was hoping the debate and Joe Biden's poor performance in the debate would have solidified him right into the White House, Joe Biden has come back from that. He has done speech after speech, rally after rally, and barely fumbled his words on any of them. Very articulate, and his numbers started going up quickly. The demand for him to back out of the ticket started silencing itself. So here is a man who needs to bump himself up in the ratings, so to speak. I'm not trying to make assumptions. I'm trying to look at the whole picture. The whole picture simply is this. We don't know. Logically speaking, if there was a attempt with multiple shots, and there is a man standing in front of a wall of people, 50 to 100 people standing behind him, every single rally, shoulder to shoulder. Not much room to miss 3 or 4 times everybody. My contention, my assumption is if something hit him in the ear, it kept going. And if there were more than one shots, that means those shots went somewhere else. I'm curious to see what's going to come out of the investigation. I'm curious to see if they're going to figure out it's just a show and it was an act for fundraising purposes, for hoping it would give him a boost in polls to act like a tough guy. Because we know more than anything, Donald Trump shits his pants over a 3-syllable word. He's not going to come up like Billy Badass. When he's probably never even gotten punched his entire life. I'm looking at this logically. I hope no one got actually hurt. And I'm not going to say it was definitely staged. I'm not going to say it was a publicity stunt. But logically speaking, we have to keep that door open. So don't jump to any conclusions, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention, look for the facts, and do some research. But in my eyes, it looks really, really shady. Projectiles don't disappear from cartilage. And if you hear more than one, where did they go? With a whole bunch of people. All right, stay diligent, stay educated, be kind. We are all in this together. The volatility of this election is bad enough as it is. And MAGA is going to go nuts. They're going to swear that Joe Biden tried to have him assassinated again, just like during the raid when they knew he wasn't home. Logic should stand above the assumptions, and let's make sure we keep focused on the truth. All right, God bless. Have a nice day.